Alright, what is up guys? Vivi back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some leagues starting up that have to do with ranked ladders for the One Piece TCG. I'm sure most people already have an idea of what's going on here for the people who watch my channel and who are in the community of One Piece, on YouTube, and I'm sure the algorithm's gotten you to some of the knowledge of this, at least by now. I'm a little late to the party. But we are going to at least kind of go over it. I'm going to kind of give my opinion on this, because I will say this. I'm sorry, guys. The beard's getting a little bit crazy, especially the mustache is starting to tickle my nose. I got to trim that up. And hang on, did the music stop? Let me see. There we go. Make sure the music's still going. Okay, so back to what we were saying. We're going to be looking at the One Piece TCG simulator, okay, which is this right here, which is very cool. I'm going to show you guys and have links to all this stuff to get you started. If you have no idea what's going on, don't worry, you're in the right place. I'm going to lay the whole thing out and kind of go from there, and then give my thoughts on it at the end. Okay, so first and foremost, if you need to, if you don't know what the sim even is, like if we're all the way at square one, like what is the OP TCG sim, you need to go to Batsu Cord, and I will have all of this linked in the comment section below, or in the description of the video, somewhere down below, where you're going to be able to get started. This is the simulator right here, and the sim is set up where you go to deck editor. You can load. Let's just load like the black cards. You click on the colors here. Excuse me. And now here's all the cards that are currently in the database of this simulator. Excuse me. So, for example, the reason I say that are uploaded is when you go to multiplayer. If you want to play in the West, and you guys know how in all my videos I'm always trying to specify between the West and the East. Well, the West is over where we are over in America, and I think in Europe as well, where they have OP05, and see, it even says it right here. Cards up to OP05 and ST10, and then it says what cards are banned. So if I were to click on Western here, a bunch of sites would come, or excuse me, a bunch of lobbies will come up, and then I can change my deck according to what I want to play. And if there's an OP06 card in here that's not legal to play, the list will be crossed out. And, let me just, I don't have any, actually, I can just do it like this for now. Let me go to deck editor. That's black, yellow default, a bunch of crazy stuff on here. Let me just click red, green, law real quick. You would load the deck in. Now let me go to, let's just go to the red cards, and I'm just going to put an OP06 card in here just to give an idea. So I removed one Luffy by clicking it. Now let's scroll down to the bottom here, and I'll have to find an OP06 card to be honest. Here's one. So I'll put this in, save my list, like, okay, now I'm going to go play in the West. Okay, well, I can't with this deck because it's not legal, right? It's not correct. Whereas all these other ones, notice I have all these black-yellow decks. That's pretty much what all this is. Moash, I did an interview with him on his list, and then a bunch of blue-black Sakazuki. Guys, black is the color I play in this game. Y'all know that. This red-green law is more or less for testing. That's a whole nother story. So anyway, from there, if you want to play the game, you'll click the deck you want to play, okay, and then you will host a public game, and then you'll wait for someone to join. I'm going to go back to main because I don't want the game to start. I'm not trying to play a game right now. Then in the East, now check this out. Now I can play with this red-green law deck if I want to over in the East, because OP06 is legal on this server. So that is really cool, right? So let me go back here, multiplayer. You can make private games to play with your friends, and then there's an unlimited server. I don't really mess with this too much. Okay, so that's what the One Piece TCG sim is, right, as a whole. It has other things on here where you can just practice against yourself, where you can literally play both decks. Let me just click this one and this one. Start. So here's, let me just keep. I'll mulligan the first one here, draw Dawn. And then you see you just go through the game like, you can just go through each turn as a normal game. And however you go from there is just up to you. And look at this. We'll play this for good measure, and I win. Okay. But anyway, I'm just kidding, of course. So it's got the deck editor. You can practice against yourself, and then play on multiplayer. Well, a lot of players in the community, myself included, we wanted to see ranked, because there's kind of a meme going around on the sim or really about the sim, saying, well, not the best competition on there, which is not true. Now it is true that there are new players on there. There are people on there who are learning how to play their deck, or trying out trying out a meta deck for the first time, yeah, or even trying a deck that they just made. It could just be totally janky, and that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So kind of a meme started around that idea, around that logic of like, I want to go on the One Piece, or I want to go on the sim, and I want to see how good I am. I want you to stack me up against the best players from all over the world. That's the whole point of ranked, right? Or at least in your region, like North America, Europe, wherever in the world you might be located. So they started coming up with this idea for a league. Let me put my glasses back on because I am pretty much blind without them. There's going to be a league. So Batsu, this is again, I'm going to have this in the comment section below or in the description, showing you where to get the game. Okay. Next up are 2 leagues we're going to look at. First up, there are already 2 leagues that are popping up after this idea came out. I don't know who was the first person come up with the idea. If you know, by all means, share in the comment section below. I have no idea who came up with this. But long story short, you have the RSL, which is the Ranked Sim League, and again, I'll have all these contacts in the comment section below. And then you have TCG Matchmaking, which is also doing something with it, I believe. And for anyone who has any additional information, please put it in the comment section below to help all of us out. But whatever the case is, let me say this. This is all a step in the right direction. All of this is a step in the right direction, in my personal opinion, because I actually think One Piece is a little late to the party. And let me explain what I mean by that. So Hearthstone is a game a lot of us already know about. We've all played Hearthstone. Well, not all of us. More than likely, many of the people who play TCGs have at least dabbled in Hearthstone. Or what's the, was it Legends of Runeterra? Is that the other one, Legends of Runeterra? Let me get this out of here. There's also Legends of Runeterra, right? These are games that are very, very well fine-tuned and designed around, playing on your computer or on a mobile device. And you see how clean the user interface is. I'm not going to zoom into too much of this stuff here. I will actually just zoom into this one, actually. Let me open Image in New Tab. Okay, and it's like the smallest picture ever. Well, even if I zoom in, it's a little bit better this way. You see how like this game even has like graphics put into the game to help simulate how the cards are interacting with the field and all this stuff, which that's too much, right? As One Piece players, we don't care about that. We just want a sim that works, that works properly, like the One Piece TCG sim does, and we want a ranking system. So back to what we were saying there. So this was Legends of Runeterra, and then let me go back to Hearthstone because that's just such a perfect, clean example. Let me just we'll click on this one. So you see how it's all set up perfectly for, I'm sorry, let me make my face a little bit smaller here. There we go. And you can see right on here how it's set up. It's made, like I said, specifically for the computer. Well, because of those, if I'm not mistaken, again, guys, this is going to be one of those videos where you guys listening might know more about it than I do, and help us out if you know. From what I understand, from the limited amount of information I've been able to gather, these games like Hearthstone and also Lorcana Sim is called Pixelborn. This is a fan-made sim for Lorcana, a game that came out after One Piece, and it already has a ranking system. Let me type in ranked real quick, and you'll be able to see. So notice here, they already have a ranked system and everything built into the game. And again, this is a fan-made game. Here's a better picture of it. Let me, if it loads, let me open a new tab. It's not loading very well. Anyway, y'all get the point. Y'all can check all this out later if you want to for yourself if you're interested. But with these games, I believe they're based in a server, so that you can have information all hitting one point and then information processing from there to fill up a master server somewhere else. I don't know. Again, I don't know all the logistics to it. Please don't make fun of me if I'm totally off. Hopefully you all at least get the idea. The problem currently with the One Piece TCG Sim is I believe it is a peer-to-peer network. So that means my computer talks to your computer and we just exchange information from our computers, right? And so in other words, nothing hits like a middleman server, right, that can put all the information into one place and record things properly from there. That's where these bots come in. These One Piece TCG, leagues, basically, right? And that's what these are. I'm not really sure what else to say other than so now I'll probably try to get into like how I feel about it. I'm very happy with the fact that we are getting ranked, and in fact I am probably going to be starting up some type of weekly content where either A, I'll stream my games, or B, I will at least record them and upload them as one day's worth of YouTube, a YouTube video for that day. Because for those who don't know, I do record a YouTube video every single day. Actually, I might not record a video every day, but I'll record a bunch of videos and I'll release them one at a time each day. I like to stay ahead of the game like that. I like to keep the algorithm fresh, and that way it keeps me up to date, blah, blah, blah. Y'all get the point. And I am sorry that I don't have more information on the individual leagues themselves. And as time goes on and as I get more experience using them, I will keep you guys up to date, at least to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge. So yeah, these are four Discords I suggest every One Piece player hop on. Batsu has the One Piece TCG Sim. RSL and TCG, these are going to be matchmaking systems. So this way, if I didn't hash out my idea more earlier or better earlier, this is going to be a place that can register the results, and the bot is going to keep up with everyone's results and then fix MMR from there. So it's as if you're going through this as the server that both people connect with in a janky way. And that's what I'm going to talk about in a minute. It's not the worst thing in the world, and I'm not trying to belittle the people who made this at all. This is a very well-made system they have going here. It's very cool. It's way better than nothing, right, guys? We're making progress. We're making a step in the right direction. And then the one last Discord that I suggest everyone be on is the Bandai Organized Play. This is any kind of ruling questions. People, I don't mind answering ruling questions because I feel like I probably, if I ever go through with the how do you say it? If I ever go through with the actual judge test, I'm like 99% sure I could become a judge right now with the knowledge that I have of the game. But if you ever have any questions, you can hop on here and ask, right? Okay. What else? So those are the four that I recommend, and I will have their links down in the comment section below. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to talk about how I'm not a huge fan of this ranking system. I'm going to say I've been spoiled. I've been spoiled with Hearthstone. When I stopped playing Magic the Gathering, it must have been like 10 years ago now, I got into Hearthstone. And I have to say, they did an incredible job. Blizzard does make really good games. I understand they're really good at messing up their games. But as far as like a quality standpoint goes, as far as like balance for the most part, they're pretty good at first. It's just when they try to upgrade the game and update the game from there, that's when they start hitting snags and they start messing up. I won't get into Blizzard right now. We're not going to talk about them. But all in all, overall, Hearthstone is an incredibly well-made game, and I would say very successful. I think it's still doing a very good job, especially being one of the first big-time digital card games. There are others, I believe, what was it? Is it Soulforge, Legends of Runeterra? There's a few others out there I know, but Hearthstone did a very good job, and I got into that when it first came out, and it let me experience ranked in that way. And I'm just gonna say like this: I went so hardcore at first in Hearthstone that I was able to make in the very first season they did ranked. I was able to make top 500 US within probably the first 2 or 3 weeks. And like I said, I was just grinding so hard. And get this, for those who know, this will mean nothing to 90% of the people listening, but for the people who are listening and who do know, you'll appreciate this. I only played Paladin. That's it. And in Season 1, guys, Paladin was absolutely trash back then. It was not considered competitive or viable, but that's how hardcore I was about the game, and you guys know I like to play the off-meta decks. I'm sorry again about my mustache, guys. It's going absolutely crazy right now. It's like tickling my nose. But long story short, Hearthstone was incredible. The rank system was incredible back then. I don't know how the game is now. I don't play it anymore. I only play One Piece TCG. I don't play any of. I was even dabbling with Flesh and Blood at first, Lorcana and all that. I don't play anything except One Piece TCG right now when it comes to card games. So I don't know how Hearthstone is now, but the rank system was just flawless. It was absolutely pristine, and there was no going through a third-party program like this, through like this ranked sim league or TCG matchmaking. Let me put my glasses back on. And don't misunderstand me, guys. I'm not trying to be nitpicky or petty or anything like that. I do want to see this continue to evolve in the right direction, and who knows if one day they can have some type of system built in. Because here's what I'm really asking for. I'm asking for, or it's not so much that I'm asking for, I'm hoping it comes eventually, where I can just click multiplayer, and then there will be a Western, and then I don't know what this unlimited thing is down here. Maybe move that and have this be ranked for Western, and then Eastern and ranked for Eastern, and then maybe down here at the bottom, so you could, down here you could have unlimited, and down here you could have private, in the back, in the middle, however they want to do it. The user interface doesn't matter as long as it's easy to navigate. But that I really want to see, Western standard and then Western ranked, or even just. Well, no, I was going to say just force Western ranked. That's kind of an interesting idea if you think about it, because people who do like to just have fun and just mess around, their ranking will be down low. But I don't know. A lot of people wouldn't play then. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Long story short, how many times have I said that this this video? I would just like to see ranked incorporated into the actual engine of the game, because I personally, and this is just a personal thing, I don't like this idea here of where, okay, I want to play a ranked game. Now let me go down to here. And, what's this bot status? Bot will be down for approximately 5 minutes. This was today this was 2.5 hours ago or something like that. Bot will be down for approximately 5 minutes. And you see what's going on. And again, I'm sorry I don't have more information on how to do this, but once you download the sim, basically what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to queue for match. And here you go. Here's the whole breakdown right here. And this is for the ranked sim league one. Season 1, matchmaking queue, players join queue, leave queue, and status. You can do everything from there. And the same thing will probably be true of the TCG matchmaking one. If I go down to stats, general, ranked queue, and here you go. And here's how you would get in on that. And it's not letting me, so there's probably something I would have to do to get in on this. Well, actually, it just says maybe this one has not started yet. But yeah, this one... It says it ends January 25th, but I don't know when it starts. I don't know. Again, I don't have too much information on it. But this one, we'll stay on this one because it seems like it's more friendly to what I'm trying to do here. I don't know how it registers your name with your actual Discord name, your actual in-game name versus your Discord name. Oh, look, it just updated. There's 3 people in queue currently. So very cool. 6 people in queue. Look at it. It's updating fast now. That's awesome. And I definitely think you guys should at least give it a try. And I think what they're going to eventually do is they're going to have prizes associated with this, where you can say you get top 5. Let's see if there's any giveaway. What is this? I don't know. So this is just a giveaway. Actually, excuse me, guys. Let me go to announcements. I think it was on here. Yeah, and here's where you can read up on everything as well. I'm not going to read through this entire thing. But we're soon updating what we're calling the new player campaign. To participate, all you need to do is play 5 ranked matches. So they're trying to get participation here. And if you participate and do the 5 ranked matches, you can get a giveaway. And it looks like you can get an alt-art Rob Lucci or a secret base Katakuri. So that's like an $80 monetary value type of deal there, however you say that. How to, and here you go. This is perfect, guys. For those who do want to know more about how to do it, you're going to be able to click on the how-to part here and just read straight through the steps. And again, I'm not going to read through this. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Join queue for match. Once match, at the person. At this point, you'll do a sim game, give each other the code, and after the match is over, report in the queue. It's that simple. Report who won and who lost. Make sure to screenshot you won if you won. You know what I mean? That's just smart, guys. That's just really smart. Or anything that happens. If anything happens, recording your game is the best case scenario, but also taking screenshots of incidents that happen, I would definitely get used to doing that as well. Just for your own safety kind of thing. Not personal safety, but to maintain integrity on the on the Discord and in the ranked ladder. But I will say this, guys, these stats are super cool. Let me zip down to the bottom here. Let's look at the leaderboard. Leaderboard. Yeah, we'll visit that site. So this one, oh, actually, is it down right now? I wonder if it's down. Wins. Let me see. Refresh. Well, guys, it was working the other day. I'm sorry to give it to you when it's not working, but this was definitely working. Literally, I think just yesterday. Let me click on someone else who has more stuff on here. Let me just click on someone who has. Here we go. This person has like actual score. I wonder if it'll. Nope. Okay, it's currently not working. My bad, guys. That's just a bad example, but it does work. I'm sorry it doesn't work, but you can check out the leaderboard and see where everybody's at. See who's at the top, which is really cool. And see, like, here's the MMR on the right here. Just again, this is a great step in the right direction. But excuse me, for me personally, I wish there was a little more integrated into the actual base engine itself. And I understand, like I said, because I did some poking and prodding to see what the issue was there. Like how is Lorcana able to do it, but not One Piece, which has been out, I think, for like 6 months or 8 months longer than Lorcana. And I think ultimately, from what I read, it has something to do with the fact that this is peer-to-peer as opposed to going to one server. So if that's the case, I mean, I don't know. Someone will have to do a video on that, like one of the developers maybe, I don't know. But in the time being, using these ranked bots is fine. But I would really, really like to see... I would really like to see this incorporated into the actual game itself. Oh, you know, I bet the leaderboard will work on here. Let me see something. So here was the Season 1 MMR leaderboard. Yeah, I don't... This okay, there it goes. Sorry, guys. So this one's working now. And check that out, guys. It's checking, you know, the wins and losses, your MMR. It's got your name over here and what rank you're in, what position you're in. And there are some big name people who are playing on here, guys. Let's see if we can, like, run past anyone randomly. I have no idea, by the way. I'm just kind of going through here, just breezing through the names. Yeah, I don't see anyone's name. And, you know, of course, these are going to be aliases. So any of these guys could be someone really good, like a William Craddock or... you know, or what's Cross. We don't know who. I don't know who any of these players are. In fact, I can probably Control F. Let me see. Is Cross on here? No. What about? Let's see if Joey's on here. Heart Pirates TCG. It looks like he's played like 6 games. He's only played like 6 games. Unless this is someone aliased as him. Again, I don't know, guys. And that's the thing about computer aliases is who knows until you put like a face to it. it's kind of hard to know. But you will not see me on here because I have not done it yet. I will eventually. Let me look up. Let's see if anyone's impersonating me. Okay, no, not quite. The VVES Wes is probably their name. That's fine. We'll let it slide, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's really cool using the 2 V's as a W. But eventually, what I want to do is I want to start playing ranked, and I do want to. You know, ultimately, I want to get to the point where I can start pushing the ladder. And you guys know me. I'm going to play Black Yellow Linlin. Like I would like to eventually stream, like probably on Twitch, maybe YouTube. I don't know. Whatever the case is, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on it. But I would like to stream my games on Twitch or on YouTube of me just climbing the ladders, Black Yellow Linlin. And hey, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. If I get up to the top 10, I get up there. If I stay in the bottom 10, I stay down there. You know, it's just you get what you get when you try these off-meta decks. But that'd be very, very fun, very interesting. All right, guys, I'm going to quit rambling there. If you have any questions, please list them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Like I said, this is still very brand new knowledge, and no one has given me any information on it personally. I'm just going off of what I've been able to gather from the community, from all the Discords I follow, from YouTubes, and things like that. But I want to know what you guys think. What do y'all think about this matchmaking system? Are y'all pretty happy about this, or are you kind of not happy about it? Because, you know, when it comes to ranked, it's a very polarizing topic. Some people are all for ranked, and other people are not. I'm pretty for it. I am all for ranked when it's done right and when it has its own system. But in this case, I'm not really for this. Like I said, I don't like having to go through a special Discord server just to play a ranked game. Because I don't want to go through the whole psychology of this, guys. This is like a whole video by itself. But I'm the kind of person who actually suffers from what a lot of people call ladder anxiety, where I get in my own head, right? Like I start overthinking, I start being overly critical and over analyzing situations, and I'll just leave. I'll be like, all right, I'll have my hand hovering over this for a minute, like do I want? No, I'm not going to play, and I'll just back out. Now, if I have to go through the added steps of where is it? Queue for match, wait for this queue to pop, then have to talk to them, then the extra steps like actually turned me off from the idea a little bit. And again, I'm not trying to be ungrateful. I think this system is really cool, and I will be using it if it keeps going. I'm going to try to get into it and start getting some games on there, and try to push the ladder as Black, Yellow, Limlin. Or maybe as they do each season, I'll pick a new leader for each season. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So again, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Are you for this idea, or are you against it? Are you more like me, where you've been spoiled? Where like, yeah, I'm used to playing Hearthstone. If I want to play ranked, I'll just hop on Hearthstone, and they have a perfectly functioning in-game ranked system. Or is this kind of more like ghetto, quote unquote, for you, or however you might, or Bobo, or whatever the word you might use? And again, it's not about being disrespectful. I'm not trying to be mean to the people who made this. I think this is such a good step in the right direction. I just, always looking to progress towards, getting better and better. And that even includes the system in which, we're going to be playing ranked in. So, all right, I'm going to leave there, guys. And please don't be afraid to leave your comment in the comment section below. Any information you have that I didn't have, because again, I don't have all the information. You see, they got these content creators over here, and I'm not in there. Wow, unbelievable. No, I'm just kidding. I don't take anything like that personally. You probably just have to message them, and they'll throw you in there. But yeah, I have no information on this. I haven't been given any information. I'm just going off what I know. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace.